Welcome to a very special edition of Exclusive Wireless Presents AMAnarchy. I am one of your hosts, Miss AvaBella, and our other members of Anarchy Movement will be chiming in from time to time. But again, this is a special edition because I have several guests that have joined me here today in beautiful Midtown Kansas City here at Exclusive Wireless. Before we get started, I do have to say a special thank you again to our sponsor here, Exclusive Wireless, and tell you about a special promotion they have coming up. Starting April the 8th until the end of the month, you can get a free Moto G. This is the same one that they've provided us with for our hangouts when we're on the road. So you can get a free Moto G or up to $100 off if you switch to Boost Mobile from another carrier. So come in, take advantage of that. Again, that's a free Moto G, and I'm telling you guys, it's probably the best thing since sliced cheese. It's excellent for video. We've been using it on the road everywhere that we've been, here and there and everywhere. It's also got like a 4 or 5 megapixel camera, and just great battery life. It's just a good phone. Like, I wouldn't say it if I wasn't serious. So definitely come in and check out the Moto G. It's on that good Google platform. Shameless plug. Shout out to Google. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to get right into it. So I'm going to bring over my first guest, Black Lava and Ben Wayne. If you guys want to come on over. Hi. You put me on the show too. You just have a seat. Just have a seat with me. All right, all right. So we're gonna scooch in close because we're all family, so everybody can see. So to my left, I have
Ben Wayne.
And to his left, I have Turf Smurf. Welcome to Exclusive Wireless Presents AMAnarchy.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you all again. Just tell our viewers a little bit about you. I'm sure if they know Anarchy Movement, they know about you because we've done a couple things together.
Yeah,
but tell us a little bit about your music.
My music is, I sort of want to be on a more inspirational level to make people get off their ass and, you know what I mean, go and get everything that they dream about, what they wish for, you know what I mean? Because you ain't going to do it from the couch. You ain't going to do it being lazy. So my music, I think, is more along the lines of, you know what I'm saying, getting you in gear to go.
All right, all right. And Turf Smurf?
Get up in the morning, put this in, clean my house, jig on.
All right. Okay. Now, I did have an opportunity to see you like in motion and performing and just kind of off the cuff when we were down at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
And I got to see like what it is you do straight from your mind to the paper to the mic.
Oh, yeah, with Don Juan.
With Don Juan, who is also here this morning. Can't wait to talk to him.
Christos, yeah.
Tell us about that experience.
I was sick.
You were sick? I had no idea.
Yeah, we partied too hard. We kicked it, and you know my age caught up to me. And
what are you, like 28?
Yeah, but it caught up to me.
All right,
because it's been a lot of years involved. So yeah, we kicked it hard. Barely any sleep, and by the time I was laying in the bed, and Kool Wayne was like, "Man, we gotta go." Like, where we gotta go to? He was like, "Man, we gotta go." You know, with Christos, Don Juan, in the studio in the room. I'm like, all right, got up, went over there, seen everybody in there. It was high energy, and I was like, hell yeah, I want to be a part of this too. Like,
yeah.
So before you know it, land the verse, and then got to do a show 30 minutes after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Still feeling sluggish and dead.
But that's the beauty of South by Southwest. We can't stop talking about South by Southwest on the show just because it's such a great experience and a platform for independent artists.
Yeah.
What word, speaking of independent artists, because, you know, I'm an advocate on AvaAnarchist.com, shameless plug. Make sure y'all log on, check me out, send me your music. Tell me what word of advice each of you have for the independent artists today in 2014.
Don't be lazy with it. And if you want to get out there, you got to be 100% with it. And as much as you believe in yourself, put all that you got into it. If you got some money to the side that you've been saving up and you really want to make it, you're probably going to have to put that up. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you're going to have to put that up. You know, and get everything you need to look presentable when you put your presentation in front of people's face. Make them want to listen to it off what it looks like, and then, you know, hope for the best from there. Get all your Twitters, your Facebook, get your online networking up to par, everything. Yeah.
No BS from nobody. I totally agree. But it.
You gotta stay strong. You're level-minded in this game, because if you don't, you'll slide.
Yeah.
You'll slide.
I completely agree. I did a article on Erykah Badu last week. It was really just 5 things that artists can learn from her, and one of the pieces that I put in there was about be original, be unique. When she first came out, and I know y'all hip hop, y'all MCs, but we're all artists.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So what do you think it is about your music that makes you Turf Smurf?
Just being me.
And who are you?
Turf Smurf. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, growing up in a bad environment, and want to change better for myself. It started, just became building this Turf Smurf. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still Marcus Jefferson.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I'm on that stage, I'm Turf Smurf.
All right.
When I'm in this music business, Turf Smurf.
Absolutely. So can you tell me about what the audience and the attendees can expect of you both for the show? Pharaoh Seeking the Crown, James Christos, my co-host who is not here but who should be chiming in here soon. He just released his album on Tuesday, April 1st. He's going to have a release party and tour kickoff right down the street at the Riot Room in Midtown, Kansas City and Westport. What can the crowd expect from you all to bring to that show?
Oh man, that's no break.
High energy. If that subwoofer can handle that kick.
All right.
Yeah, your ears making you get goosebumps because it's slapping so hard, and then the vocals just, man, you just want to do all of it. Like, I don't know, I want you to bring you into my world. So that's what I'm trying to connect with you for, bring you into my world.
All right. Well, I want you all to also tell our viewers, where can we find you across the interwebs? Where can we find you? Google+, YouTube, Twitter. Give them your information. We'll also have it at the bottom after the show.
Yeah, you can find me YouTube, just YouTube Dirtbag Music page, and that's MUZIK. And then you can find me on Twitter /Ben Wayne Rap, and on Google or Gmail, Ben Wayne Network at Gmail. I kind of shut down my Facebook, but I'm gonna reopen that here pretty soon.
All right.
You know. But,
that's Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Turf Smurf 23, Instagram, Turf Smurf 60.
All right. You got 2 Instagrams.
Yeah, I'm not here for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Facebook, Marcus Jefferson.
Okay.
Reverb Nation, Turf Smurf, SoundCloud, Turf Smurf, GoodMusic.com, Turf Smurf Music at gmail.com.
Turf Smurf is somebody who understands the power of social media and your social presence. You can find him everywhere.
Yeah.
You can also find Ben Wayne everywhere as well as at the show this coming Monday at the Riot Room in Westport. And again, we'll have all their information all along the bottom, so you all can connect with them yourselves. I thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here. I hope that wasn't too painful. I come up too early. Thank you so much. Wonderful to see you again.
You too.
Shout out to Kool Wayne. Oh, here you go, there you go.
Sit down and try to be as gorgeous as the host here.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. So what's been up with you? What you got coming up?
Well, first let me just say, Black Lava 2.0, the app. You can get it on Android. We're here at Boost Mobile, you understand me? They got a brand new phone that they're giving away to you. Hop on that phone that they're giving away. Get that Black Lava 2.0. It's an app. It's a beautiful thing. It'll let you know all about it. Mission statements. What any of my clients have going on. Turksburg, Billman, whatever, Russia. It's a host of them. You can get their bio, a few of their records on there. You can always find out about our right now, I've got a tour going on. Get Low. It started at the Czar Bar.
Oh, wonderful.
July the 3rd of last year.
Okay.
2013. So like 9 months strong, I've been going about two weeks out of every month to a different place. We got South Dakota on the 19th this month. 27th we got Corpus Christi this month. All through May and June we got all through Texas. Thanks to South by Southwest this year.
Wonderful.
And some people that I met again this year. We'll be all through Texas. We'll be in Turks Martin tour, Dallas, San Antonio, back to Austin, Houston. Hooked up with some guys that's with Kurt Cobain's and Road. They both got some new stuff coming out. KAZI down there.
Absolutely. See, we was working down there at South by Southwest. It was not a game.
Not a game at all. And I just want to shout out AMAnarchy, man, and everything that you guys do. I talk to PL all the time about just the state of hip hop and where it is and where we live at, you know what I mean? And what a lot of different of us means, you know what I mean? The Anarchy, the Black Lives, the Midwest, the fucking down ones, you know what I mean? What we mean to the state of hip hop for ours.
Yes.
It's dying. And I don't mean just a particular type of hip hop music. I mean, all of it. It's dying. You know what I mean? And like we talk about it, it's up to people like us to keep it alive. Breathe that real breath, that real air back into that thing. You know what I mean? So right now, as far as me, I'm just making sure Black Lava keeps stays relevant, the name stays out there. Not even necessarily concerned with just locking down the town I live in so much as the world. You know?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you also do your part to give a voice to independent artists, because you also have a radio show. For our viewers that are here in the Kansas City area, can you tell them a little bit about the show and how did that come to be? I think it is so cool. I love your show and I love your interviews. Like, I hope that he's not judging me because I'm like new to this, but I absolutely love your interviews.
Yeah, cool. The radio is just something I've been doing for a long time. Done radio in Atlanta, San Diego. I finally moved to Kansas City. I actually got lucky. I looked up on the station. I was running 7th Heaven, Christos and I were I was managing that place, and I was just playing some music that a lady come in never heard before. Offered me to come up to the station and just sit in with her. 2 weeks later, it turned into having my own little segment on her show. 2 months later, having my own show. And I just saw that there was a good. And I said, boy, if there was no radio push for independent artists, there's no radio push for Kansas City artists, you know what I mean? There was no radio show or any what I saw radio supports. This is what artists need, especially in a place like this.
Absolutely.
For our artists. So that's what made me create my show where I totally dedicated it to local artists or Kansas City artists. And it made that other station, the big station, pick it up. You know what I mean? They gave my man Don Juan the Golden Points.
Absolutely.
They gave another kid the takeover. They gave another kid the show that's on now, Underground, whatever. And I just feel like I was the catalyst. I know that The Wire, was a push for that other station to want. We have to.
They had to step their game
up. We absolutely have to support our local, because this guy's coming on every week. Not only is he supporting, he's talking bad about us for not doing it.
Yeah, we tend to do that.
Yeah, we have to make us step up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and when I say us, I'm just talking about us in this local thing around here, this thing of ours. Every Thursday, midnight to 4, we're in 11 markets now, including Tokyo, Japan, Samurai FM, Japan, BBC Radio 1 in the UK.
Absolutely.
And my man DJ Ray, shout out to Ray. I met him like 6 years ago at South by Southwest doing the DJ slide at the convention center. And he just picked it up then. Hopefully here in the next week or so, KZI said they've got a slot for the boy. Send them some.
Oh, wow.
And in Austin too.
Absolutely. See, that is how you network. I'm telling you, things can transpire when you are about your hustle. We stayed in communication. There was no lag, and everybody was on their grizzy like they were supposed to be. We had a few hiccups down at South by Southwest. However, the difference between you and what Ben Wayne and Turf Smurf were saying, if you're a lazy individual, you're not going to be able to take advantage. Something's going to knock you off your square. Something's going to happen, as things do in this industry, and you're going to be totally effed off. I got to watch my mouth.
As for that little hiccup, you know what I mean? In my opinion, the next day was a much brighter day.
It was, man. It was.
It was a much brighter day because I absolutely made what I believe connections that I probably wouldn't have made.
Absolutely.
And I tell guys all the time, or people in this business all the time, I can't or you can't control everything. Only God does. You know what I mean? And He gives you things that you need. You may not want them, but when you need them, He'll give it to you.
And He'll give you that little fire underneath you to go and do something. Well, I really want you over here. You here, but I want you over here.
Absolutely. And when that little hiccup happened that night, the next morning I woke up in a kind of a discouragement. But I'm not a guy who gets totally discouraged and sits there. I get discouraged and find a way. You know?
All right.
I just went outside, and I told everybody this. I just went outside and talked to him. Like, man, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And he told me, calm down. I got you. And he did. You know what I mean? 2 minutes later, I went in the room and PL closed.
Yeah.
Onto the radio station.
Yeah.
No problem. I walked in the radio station, the station manager, I've heard of you.
No. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Southwest was awesome. It always is. Like you said, you got to network. You got to be able to make it happen. I got one simple goal. It's to feed my fam, my team, and my team's fam.
Man, jazz hands on that. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to employ a couple people, feed my family. That's all I'm trying to do with this music. I thank you so much for your time. We can expect to see you rock the stage as well this coming week.
Well, I'm going to do something. If I can grab them, I don't grab them. If I can grab them and talk to bitches like I do.
Yes, because I done seen you on stage. You hyped me up. I was ready. From Gorilla Fest. Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping in. Wonderful to have you. All right?
I ain't like the AM.
All right.
Yep.
Hi there. I see my co-host there via satellite.
Hey, is there anybody else in? I can't see nobody else.
I can't hear you. I'm trying to hear you. Hold on.
I said, is there anyone else in the room, like on the chat thing? Because I can't see
Maybe
them.
they can hear you because I can't hear you. What we'll do, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Can you hear me okay? All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to get James Christos back. in just a second, but what we're going to do is bring on our next guest, and I'm so excited to have her here because I haven't seen her in quite a while. Miss Cashe. His hair is wet now.
Hey, how you? Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, get close, get close. This jacket is bad, everything. The hair is bad, the shoes is bad, everything. So, what is going on with you? I haven't really seen you since Gorilla Fest, and then I think we saw you at Zarbar.
Yeah, Zarbar was great. Great. Let's see what's going on with Cashe. Okay. Cashe's been working, y'all.
All right.
I'm working on my third album, my third studio album, Cashe, Queen of My City.
Right.
And let's see, I just been traveling. Just got back in town. Just got back here a couple weeks ago. Basically, just trying to shop for beats for the album, shop for people, do some collabs, get on the album, and I'm excited.
All right. So tell me, what can we expect from you on this show coming up? Pharaoh Seeking the Crown, the release party, and the tour kickoff at the Riot Room.
Oh,
what can we expect?
Expect the unexpected.
All right. The show that my girl does is dope, y'all. I'm not just saying that. It's dope. She's going to be beat snatched. The hair's going to be whipping. It's going to be hot. So tell us, how can we find you across the interwebs?
Everything is basically all social networks, YouTube, Google, CasheKC, CASHEKC, no spaces, Instagram, Twitter, everything, all social networks, CasheKC. Got the website working, CasheKC.com. It's under construction, you know. Basically being an independent artist, you know, that money, you know, as I make it, I invest it.
All right.
As you make it, invest it back into you, you know.
And that's what we were talking about a few minutes ago with Ben Wayne and Turf Smurf, and even with Kool Wayne. Mm-hmm. What has been the most important thing you've learned as an independent artist that you think other independent artists coming up need to know? Like, what is the most important thing to you? Any advice or anything that you've gotten along the way? Or
the most important thing to me is learning the business aspect, the business side of the business. Mm-hmm. That's the most important. You know, because there's a lot of things that you run into and you don't know, you know, and then you end up, what I find is you end up wasting a lot of time and a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And I've had that experience first coming in. I'm a vet now. I'm like 8 years in, so but yeah, you don't want to waste too much time. You don't want to waste too much money. You want to stay out there, you know, flyers, just whatever. You want to keep your name out there and just keep, you know, stay active in the community and just, you know, just have a voice out there where someone always talking. Right. You know, whether, you know, you might not have a project, a full album out, you know what I'm saying? You might just have a single or just a mixtape or whatever. Just always make sure that you just put something out there and just always have the streets talking about you. Mm-hmm.
Well, I definitely agree with that. Thank you so much. I'm not going to hold you too long. I'm so excited for the show this week.
I'm excited, and I want y'all to be excited to come out and rock with us. Anarchy movement. I mean, they're doing some big things in Kansas City. Unity, you know, we got to fit together like this because we're so divided. You know? Once we got to fit together just like this. You know how you feel like that when you was little? Just have to fit.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming today.
All right.
Bye-bye. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. We've got my co-host chiming in. Welcome, James Christos.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
All right, it looks pretty good. Some of your guests look a little dark, but Cashe was on point, man. Tell her I said what's up.
Cashe, James Christos said what's up. She said, hey, we got a full house here.
Oh man, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. This show is gonna be crazy. I'm I'm just chiming in. I ain't really saying nothing. I'm just watching it myself, so I'm just here.
All right. Well, we hope that you're staying warm up there. In where are you at now?
Denver, Colorado, the Mile High City.
Colorado.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, you will all stay warm up there. Shout out to at KCPL and at James Christos. And we'll have everyone's information at the bottom. You can check out this gentleman at his show this coming week. And we're ready to see the Pharaoh Seeking the Crown release party and tour kickoff. We're very, very excited for all of the guests that we have here today. Thanks so much for chiming in, James. All right, we're back. My next guest, I'm very, very excited to interview this gentleman because he's been instrumental in Kansas City music for such a very, very long time. He's a good friend of mine, actually grew up on the block together. So here comes Juan, Misery. What's up, what's up?
Oh, that's the man.
Good to see you.
Good. How's your morning going?
Morning is going good. How are you, sir?
Good. Happy to see you. Got to see you down in South by Southwest.
Absolutely.
Last week.
Let's talk about South by Southwest because you did something that was stands to be pretty monumental. It was pretty crazy. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened in your room at South by Southwest?
Yeah, usually what I do is when I go out of town, I always take some type of form of recorded equipment, whether it's just the computer or mics or speakers. So I took a basic studio down there, and not knowing who I was going to run into down there. It could be anybody, any musician that I respect. Put together a session, everybody came through. And y'all going to get to hear it in a couple of weeks. And we got a lot of footage to it and everything. And it was just good that you came through. James Christos came through. Slate Stone and Phenom Radio and all those guys came through. Paul Law. My cousin Tori works with Andy Smith. She was there, and Chris and Frank that played piano. Just good energy, and we was out of town. And I was happy about that experience because it get to show like it's always a different energy when you're out of town.
Yeah.
When you're in town, there's something about home.
It is.
Just but out of town, it was like, yo, that energy, let's get it done.
That was brilliant, man.
So that's what I like about going out of town, you know. And then what happens when you get it out of town and you can see that you can create the same magic kind of anywhere. Just, you know, ain't no place like home. And it's just, I think what it is at home is, it ain't even nothing bad. It's just, we're more comfortable. We have our own studios where we gonna record and different places we can go, but there was nowhere to go. So we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna be in this one room and have fun. You know what I mean?
Right,
so I thought that's good. You know what I mean?
It was. Now, can you tell us what you have coming up? Because you've always got something going on. You've never stopped since you started. So tell us a little bit about Misery and what you have coming up.
I'm gonna re-release all my classic Tech-9 catalog.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be reissued.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna.
Did we just get the exclusive?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
We
I
just
don't really say too much.
AMAnarchy exclusive.
So we're gonna re-release a lot of my classic Tech-9 music. We got over like 50-some plus songs.
Wow.
Calm Before the Storm. Even some of that stuff off Angelic, I'm gonna go back and put a new beat to it, all that type of stuff. So I got my own app, that's Juan. I've been developing it, it's already on the market. Google Play and Apple, THAT, apostrophe S, DONJUAN. Been developing that. We're gonna have it to where you can get new music for me for $1.99 a month versus $9.99. You'll still be on iTunes and the stores, but if you're exclusive, if you're a real fan and you love my music, just $1.99. You ain't gotta go through iTunes. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just go right through my app. Hear like the song we did. It's gonna be set up maybe a couple of months. It's kind of hard right now, but as soon as we do that record, I'll mix it a couple of days up notification.
Oh, wow.
So people log in for $1.99 instead of having to download it for 99 cents on iTunes. Boom, right there.
It's right there.
You can see the pictures from it.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know,
So it's interactive.
Yeah, interactive.
Very
right
tech savvy.
And basically what, like, I wish it was set up then for the app. Then them pictures could just been right up on the app and said coming soon, and then in a week or 2 weeks the song. So I'm just trying to put this new system together, but people will be able to subscribe to the app. Not the app is for free, but the music will be $1.99. Then I have a sample of different music, like I can put on there a snippet of the song we did,
Okay.
and then put it up. So I'm gonna make sure I got about 40 or 50 records up when I start having the app parties at $1.99 or $20 for the whole year.
Okay.
And
That's a darn good deal for Don Juan music, y'all.
And you're able to get beats, instrumentals, and then I'm gonna set it up to where the artists or whoever's on the app for $1.99, they can exclusively use it. We'll do right paperwork, get the paperwork right. But if you hear an instrument on there and it's not used, you know, the label. Our media company, Misery Entertainment, record label, have that together. I have a bunch of different artists that I'm working with. I have some R&B stuff. You like? I got to get you on record.
I'm so ready. I haven't worked with Don Juan since I was about 17, y'all.
Yeah.
But that was my first.
No, out of college. Right
Yeah,
college.
17, 18.
You're right after college.
Mm-hmm.
You was right out of college.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? When you got
Yeah.
done. So when you finished?
That was actually in between freshman and sophomore year.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But yeah, that was
yeah.
my first experience.
So yeah, I have a lot of good singers I'm working with. Y'all hear them come to me tonight. I got that, and then the label. I got a bunch of money for my record label, so I'm looking for new talent. Y'all can hit me up on that'sdonjuan.com or miseryonline.com. I'm gonna bring my, internet radio station. I'm working with King Tech, Sway. Real heavy shot to Sway in the morning. They've been pumping me. Sway always, that's my big bro. He always give me a lot of access to the industry. So I'm just Kansas City in the building. I just love the city and the sound, and just want to create something new, real humble, and just love the people.
From you, this actually would mean a lot to me to hear. I know that there's so much advice and so much knowledge that you could share, and so much light that you could shed on the situation that is indie music. But if there is just one thing, if you could narrow it down to independent artists in 2014, because music has changed and evolved,
Yeah.
but what can you share that an independent artist needs to understand that's just key to being able to go to the next level with their art?
I tell no matter if you're getting investors to invest in you, my advice is work a job and balance your time out because you need your own personal money. Because what I see is that 5 years can go by and 2 of them years they could have worked and saved up that money. I just gave an artist example. He wanted me to sign him, put him on, but I said, bro, you still got to have your own money to get to me. I'm not going to pay for you to come to me and we not do anything. So my advice to artists is like, people think it takes $100,000 or $10,000 or $1,000. Start with $1 and then take $10, and if you can press up 10 CDs for $10 and you can sell them, that's how you start.
Yep.
And that's the best advice I can. If you can sell this T-shirt or whatever,
Space Case for Boston.
Yeah, just your head, whatever you can sell. Don't make it like you just gotta have this big record label. You gotta have this big budget, and you looking for people to pay you. Just work, network. Network is the big key.
Yeah.
It's who you know. Not it's what you know, but it's who you know.
Yes, it's a combination of both.
And what I found out in Kansas City, people don't like to really network with people. Meaning, I'll give you an example. Everybody has movement. It's a Don Juan movement Anarchy movement, AvaBella. But what people don't do is, to me, they don't want to network with people. It's about them, and they don't realize you have to network with AvaBella. I'm just using me and you like you have to network with people. So I get people who try to network with me, but they haven't put their time in to get to my level. And I be like, yo, I'm not doing no demo for $50. That's probably the little homie down the street. I'm looking to take it to Sway and let's take it bigger.
Yeah.
And they don't understand that. So my advice is to have your little money, work a job, save your money, invest in yourself, sell your product, make good product, make one good song versus 10 songs. Make one good song. And if you have the money to make 10 songs, that's fine. But if you just got a little budget, make one good song, get that out, it'll take you farther. Beg people to help you. I have to do it. Please help me.
Yes.
Be humble.
Yes.
You know, ask nicely. Nobody, and don't go thinking anybody owes you anything. See, I'm grateful for every opportunity where somebody else might say, with this interview, well, what does it benefit from? What am I benefiting from? Exposure. See, people don't know the power of just saying, hey, I ran into Don Juan, he came down here. That one person. But they looking for when I'm going to get on the blogs, Rap Radar, when I'm going to get on 103 Jams, or Anarchy should let me open up. They don't take the little things. So I'm grateful for the little things. So that's my advice. Just be grateful, humble, ask for help. If you don't know, excuse me. If you don't know, if you don't know, ask and learn the business. And if you don't know, get somebody that knows. And let's quit. One more thing, if I could say this trust thing that we have amongst one another. Let's cut this out. If I haven't stolen no music from her, I have no reason not to trust her. If she haven't stolen a beat from me, we have no reason not to trust one another. And that's where this thing is clashing with the artists. It's like, I don't trust this producer, this singer. And really, we want to get our music out.
Yeah. There is strength in numbers.
Yes, so that's my advice. I love the energy. Thank you guys for having me on. Anything I can help up on the show, I think I'm going to do some new material.
On the show coming up this week?
Monday. And I'm going to be able to give out some free CDs. You can take it home, experience what they saw perform. And that's it. They be able to follow me. They be able to download the app. You know, just a new interaction. And I'm going to DVD it, tape it. It's a new thing. So I'm just happy to be a part of the game. And I'm just want to work with new talent. I ain't trying to lock you down exclusively. We can do compilations. We can do songs. I can play the producer role, the artist. I'm down for. I can play the engineer. I can play the manager. I could be the writer. If I ain't the writer, I could be. I'm through with that, carrying the bags. No, but I'm down for whatever. So thank you. All right.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
One love. All right.
Wow. This has been truly a special edition of Exclusive Wireless Presents AMAnarchy. I just want to remind you folks again, if you're just tuning in, you can get your free phone here at Exclusive Wireless. You can get a free Moto G, just like the one that we use on the road and sometimes for AMAnarchy when we're on the road, or $100 off if you're switching to Boost Mobile. And that starts on the 8th, and it goes through the end of the month. And you can actually peep Christos. He's got his so y'all can see it. That's actually how he's interacting with us now. Thank you for the cell phone shot, sir. Okay. So my final guests for today are about to totally and completely take over this whole little area. And we're going to have to sit close. We're going to have to scrunch in, squish in. But
Get the
we've
light.
got...
The lighting. It's like you need to adjust the lighting a little bit.
Adjust the lighting? Okay.
It's shining right on you. It needs to like go more towards the middle of everybody.
So...
You might need to move the actual stand over like some. It's
I
right.
understand, sir. And actually, what what about now? Okay, what about now?
It's just a
Okay,
little dark.
we're gonna get going. So the next guest that I'm gonna bring on is actually a whole crew. A whole crew. Can I have the good people from Mid-Range Music come join me on the couch?
Wow.
All right, first up, we got Poindexter.
How's it
And
going?
then next up, we got Juan Jones. We have 7 foot. We're gonna switch in, and I'm gonna turn this so that we can make sure that we've got good light. We seriously, Juan. So I'm gonna lean it a little bit, guys. Mid-range is like thick, always in the building. I love y'all. I have to say that first and foremost.
Well, thank you.
I love you as well.
I love seeing y'all rock shows. I love each of you all's talents individual. I think that probably within the last year, I have just unconsciously learned y'all songs and learned y'all's music. It just be, I be in the front, I be singing y'all songs. I can do y'all harmonies like you do and y'all run. I can't rap, but I be rapping, and I be flowing with you too. So, can you all tell us your names first and foremost? Who are you?
Poindexter.
What do you do?
I produce and I make beats and I rap, and I'm just an all-around kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yes. And next up, we've got.
I'm Juan Jones. I be singing.
You be singing.
Yeah, I'm Juan Jones. I sing, dance, and yeah, I put on a show.
And to his left, we have.
The boy 7 foot, man. Rapper, writer. Do a little bit of everything.
All right.
Most importantly, I get on people's nerves.
Why?
Because I'm a Twitter goon. I'm always on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
The mid-range, make sure everybody get a hold of that.
All right. Now tell us, yes, if you don't know, when you see the MR music, that is mid-range music. When you see the sweaters, the jackets, the shirts, the bags, their merch game is on point. I tell you. I know y'all can't see me, but hopefully you can. Okay, now we got everybody.
Yeah, that's a good frame right there.
So, let's just get into it. First and foremost, let's just go down the line. What are you all working on? What's coming up for each of you? I know y'all always are pumping out music because y'all are like a machine. So let's start with 7 foot. What you got coming up?
Actually, I'm working on like 4 different projects at the same time. Really, it's all about working ethic. We just really go into the studio, we record, and we're just looking for that sound. So we got projects on back order that's just held up for real. So, we just working. That's it. We just work. We hitting these shows. We hit them hard all over the globe. So we globe trotting right now. Mid-range music on globe, but we on it.
All right. And Juan, what's coming up for you?
All right. I'm on tour right now. I'm on a high school, college tour with the Drone Boys and K Stylist. Got that it's already happening right now. And I got this music video dropping this Monday that I just shot yesterday. And
what's the name of the song for the video?
It's actually a cover song by Justin Bieber called Hold Tight. But I got a lot of original music that I'm waiting on to drop, so I'm going to just keep on hitting the fans with like stuff that they want to hear, you know what I mean, until I can drop some of my original stuff. I got a bunch of stuff going on. I got choreography going on, so all my shows is, it's shows. So.
Poindexter?
I'm working on a couple of different things. I got this single called Greatest Night that we're going to do a video for. It's actually, it's the melody from Journey, yeah. Yeah, Don't Stop Believing, if you've ever heard that song. It's an anthem. My song's an anthem. The new album I'm coming out with, I'm not sure when that's coming out, but it's going to be called Post Party Depression. All right? Because that's what we do. We kick it, we chill, that's what we do. We get off on stage and we show out mid-range till I die.
All right, so tell us, for you all, what has been the most important thing you've learned along the journey so far, being an independent artist?
Learning, really. Learning from other independent artists. I mean, nobody just born knowing how to blow up and sell 1 million records. Unless, I don't know, 7 foot. This guy maybe. I mean, and I learn from him, you know, every time I see him on stage.
Most importantly, man, mid-range is a family. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We go through it, and I mean, we really go through it. We have our ups and downs. We done cried our tears, and we done fought and the whole thing. But at the end of the day, we still all come together, man, under the orchestration of, excuse me, under the orchestration of Eric Surratt and L Boogie, you know, and Miss Ellis. You know, we just grind hard, man, like a family. We all come together. We got Mid-Range Music Friday where we all get together at the studio and we kick it. We cook. Mama Surratt, she cooks, makes fish spaghetti, and we all hang out, pop our bottles or whatever. We do it like a family, you know. Mid-Range is a real family.
We're going to get a volleyball tournament this summer, so.
And a softball tournament.
And a softball tournament.
And a boxing tournament.
We actually setting it right. We actually setting the softball thing up right now. I'm gonna have to give it some other people, but we trying to get like every campus in Kansas City, from Kool Wayne and Black Lava to KC Mixtape with my man Big Baby. I just spoke to him already about it, so we're trying to, you know, just bring Kansas City music together, man, and just make everything a whole, so we can get up out of this.
If they do a basketball team, I'm playing on a team 7 foot zone.
Yes, I definitely agree. Now tell me, what was the most important thing for you up to this point that you learned along your journey?
I learned along this journey, don't drink Red Bull before you perform. No, I'm sorry. No, for real, I learned to be patient. You gotta be patient. When it's your time, it's your time. You know what I mean? And I know it's coming to me, so I'm still patient to this day. Still waiting, you know what I mean? Not for too much longer, but you know what I mean? That's all it really, it's all about patience, really. As long as you can be patient, be humble, then you know what's coming. Can't nobody take it away from you, and work hard.
I completely agree with Demond. Probably the most important thing I've learned is to follow the chain of command. Don't overstep your boundaries. Don't step on people's toes. This is a very, very small industry, and you don't want to piss off the wrong people.
You're right.
So,
you're absolutely right. I want to kind of share with the attendees, because we'll have some people that will tune in after, some that are watching now directly from the YouTube, and shout out to Google+. We want to know what to expect from you all on your shows this coming week. At the Pharaoh Seeking the Crown, the release party, the tour kickoff, what can we expect from Mid-Range as a whole and individually from you guys?
Energy. A great show. It's going to be awesome. Everybody's going to be in attendance.
And expect a lot of dancing. A lot of dancing.
Expect me to show up looking like Urkel.
Expect to see a lot of MR shirts, MR jerseys,
Yes.
MR jackets, whatever, you know.
CDs. Like I said, the merch
Panties.
game is on point. Oh, you got panties here?
Oh, it's real.
Yeah.
The grind is real. Shout out to my sister, Ms. Nicole, because it's real.
Yes, shout out to
I
Miss
promise.
Nicole.
It's real.
She be on them MR bags, y'all.
Right.
out
Expect K Bizzle to come and do his thing.
Shout out to my dancers too from Mayhem.
Bizzle won't do his thing.
Mandris, aka Milo, and Nina. Shout out to y'all.
Right?
I just want to say shout out to KDS, Notes,
Yes.
DVS. Who else am I missing?
Because there's like 1,000
My
other
team.
mid-range artists that are not.
Yeah, everybody on the team.
MR3MG. If you ain't heard of us, kill yourself.
MR3MG. You see the
I mean that in the
hashtag
best
on Twitter. If you don't see it on KC Twitter, then you're not active.
Yeah, hit me up.
Because it's on there.
Hit me up on Twitter, man, at 7 foot. That's at 7EVENFT. Follow me on Instagram at 7foot76. That's SEVENFOOT76. And hit me up on Facebook too, man. Just search 7 foot 7EVENFOOT. Mid-range music, man.
Follow me on Facebook. Add me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Demond Jones. At the Demond Jones. All right, that's not the Desmond Jones. There's no S in my name. THEDEMOND Jones.
That's right.
MR3, MG. That's my team.
Yes, just Google my name with tunes behind it. Poindexter Tunes. That's Poindexter Tunes. Not with a Z, with an S. All right? I got every kind of social media thing you can. Look me up on iTunes. Poindexter, Balling for Dummies, Volume 1.
Real talk, man.
Hey, shout out to James Christos. I see him down there in the corner.
Hey, straight up to the homie Christos, man. I can't wait to get that song out, man. Let's do that.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Have you heard it?
Ah.
Shout out to the homie, man, for supplying the track, man. Let's do something big.
And also, James, I'm gonna need a pinky ring from you ASAP.
You're in Colorado, taking it out the mountain.
Straight up.
We'll have that. All right. Yeah, that track is crazy.
Straight up. Engineered by the homie Eric.
Yes.
Straight up.
Studio E.
Is the
for ears.
On the engineering, y'all.
E for ears.
For real.
For real. Studio E for ears. You ain't never lying.
Big ears. Got some real big ears.
I just want to thank you guys for being here this morning, and
we thank you for having us.
I had a blast.
I look forward to seeing you all this coming Monday at the show. I will be in the audience on the front row, singing along, rapping along, all of those things. Thank you all so much for coming.
Straight up.
Thank you.
Oh, that's awkward.
Right. Are we gonna get to hear ladies then?
I will not be performing for a little while, but I've got some things coming. I'm working on some
that's
stuff.
one of my favorite tracks, though, right?
Yes.
Right. Just as long as you know that.
Yes, he was there. He was there for the making of Lady Gaga mid-range.
That's right. So
most definitely something new is coming, but right now I'm doing stuff like this and the blog. But y'all got new music coming from me. But you can catch these guys.
7 foot.
7 foot, Devon Jones.
Don't forget, man, that video drops Monday at 2 p.m.
Monday.
Oh, yeah, matter of fact, before we go, hey, check me out on YouTube, man. I got a couple of videos up, man. The Goodbye video, The Time to Shine, In the Field. Go on YouTube and just type in 7EVENFOOT, man. Find me on there.
The one with that's like the mini movie.
Right. It's 2 of those. That's the Goodbye. The Goodbye is the beginning. Drug House is the second part to that. And part 3 is The Time to Shine snippet.
That's dope.
And on another note, April the 11th.
By the way, we're not leaving. We're going to keep going all day.
We're way past our time.
April 11th.
We're right here.
Catch Devon Jones, Drone Boys, K-Stylist, Kid Swagger, and Vindu at Northeast High School for the Silence the Violence Follow Your Dream Tour.
And mid-range music.
Mid-range music. You heard
MR3MG.
You heard Devon Jones.
You know what it is.
Bars.
And I'm going to walk over like this.
Thank you so much.
Straight up. Love.
Thank you so much.
Always good.
All right.
It was great.
See you on Monday.
Thank you.
All right. Wow, what an awesome show today. I'm missing my co-hosts at KCPL and Christos, but again, here let me let Christos chime in. He might have little something to say. Do you have any thoughts, sir, before we end this special edition of Exclusive Wireless Presents AMAnarchy?
I just want to thank you. I want to say thank you and show gratitude to everybody that came out and came to the show today, man. That's dope. We're just trying to show unity and power and actually effectiveness in unity. You know what I mean? So we'll be back throughout the show. KCPL says if you haven't been to there and you decide to come, bring your oxygen mask because the altitude is kind of wild. But we'll be back this weekend. We'll see y'all in a minute.
All right. What's up, KCPL? Hey. All right. I want to thank every one of my guests that came by today. This was truly amazing to have all these artists from Kansas City here. You know, I'm going to probably stop the broadcast before I get choked up, but this is what it's about. This is why Anarchy Movement does what they do. This is why Midrange does what they do, why Cache does what she does, Black Lava, Ben Wayne, Turf Smurf, Don Juan, this is what it's supposed to be. As Cashe said, this is what we're supposed to be doing instead of this. So we are coming together on the stage this coming Monday, April the 7th at Riot Room. And we're going to have the event link underneath the video, as well as everyone's Twitter, Facebook, how you can connect with them, at least on one of their social media platforms, and that will take you to that artist so that you can connect and follow and learn more about the artists themselves. Thank you, and shout out to all of the viewers that tuned in today. Thank you to all of you all that will watch the rebroadcast from our youtube.com/AMAnarchy Check us out every week, twice a week. We've been a little bit off schedule because we've been on the road and touring, but we'll be back next week, Monday and Thursday. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you all.